YouTube, bro. I'm speaking to y'all, bro. We reacting. First of all, check out my Twitch, but we're reacting right now to the dark truth about Marlon, Twitch news industry plan, and I'm gonna tell you why we're reacting to this shit. I'm gonna tell you why right now. I'm gonna tell you why right now. Look at this shit. So, look at this. By the way, shout out. It's a primate. It's primate. So, April 22nd, so literally like 3 days ago, this video came out, and it already got 2.4K views. So you already know that like there is a lot of like YouTubers that make videos about other YouTubers come up, right? And the video about Marlon that got a lot of views, like the first one was actually, hold on, let me do this instead. The first one was like Marlon first stream was a year ago. You probably saw it, right? You probably saw it, right? And it got 89K views, and Marlon reacted to it right here. So that's why everybody obviously watching, every single YouTuber watching their competitors. So everybody made the video like that, bro. Everybody. But this video right here, this specific video right here, came out 11 days ago. So it was like April 15th, April 14th, right? But let me show you something. This is my channel.
You know Marlon?
Who's Mar3lg and why he's taking over streaming? March 25th. Hold on. March 25th, bro. March 25th, bro. Where the fuck is my flowers? Where the fuck are my flowers, bro? And you know what also? In this video, okay, I also gifted him mad subs, bro. I gifted him like 260 subs in this video, or like 280 subs, because I was like, okay, I'm pulling views from like just because of your name. Let me give you some subs. So I give him mad subs. Check out this video. It's a really good video. You feel me? But I'm not saying that like, yo, like give me my flowers. No, I'm obviously just joking, because like in this video, I just told like who the fuck is Mar3lg and why he's taking over streaming. I told his origin story, but not like crazy. I did not do like crazy research, right? Because I was just trying to tell people who the fuck he is, because everybody was like, who the fuck is Marlon? If you will check out the beginning of this video,
Look at this guy.
Who is this guy, right?
Mar3lg. He's like an upcoming streamer.
Like, somebody please tell me who Marlon is.
Yeah, so that's why I did this video. But yeah, March 25th, bro. I was the first one. But I wasn't trying to do like the video like the other ones did, because like I'm not trying to be the YouTuber who's talking about other YouTubers come up. I'm not with that. You feel me? I'm not with that. I'm just another streamer. You feel me? So yeah, but this video probably is better than mine. Yeah, it is. I watched it. It is better than mine because he did the research and shit. And I'm not even comparing those videos, because mine was just about like who the fuck he is, like that question, right? Who the fuck he is, right? And this video about like how, you feel me, how and why he blew up and why he did it only in 1 year. So yeah, but shout out to Top Shaw. This shit crazy, even that like Marlon reacted to this video. He didn't react to mine though, even though I gifted him 280 subs, bro. Yo, Marlon, if you're watching this, let me know what's up. Also, he said that he gonna check out my DM, and he didn't. But yeah, but I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, but like I don't really give a fuck. You feel me? Because like nobody owes me shit, and I don't owe shit to nobody. You feel me? So we good. I'm just saying. Anyway, yeah, I'm just joking, bro. Let's watch this video. So yeah, like last 2 days I saw 5 videos like that. So Top Shaw made like the first one. I mean, if we're not counting me. And then like this motherfucker made the video, and like 2 more motherfuckers made the video. I watched probably all of them except this one. But A Bando, I really like this guy. I really like his channel. He's making like interesting videos, bro. So yeah, let's check it out.
So if you've been on Twitch recently, then you've probably noticed a new streamer that literally came out
Facts.
of nowhere and has blown up beyond belief.
Facts.
He's been around streamers as big as Lacey himself and Aiden Ross.
I
and
mean,
he's
Lacey
even gotten
himself is
followed
crazy,
back
though.
on social
Lacey
medias
himself
by
is
Mr.
crazy, though.
Beast. The success of this streamer has literally
Let me
came
see-
out of
let me see
nowhere
what's up
and
with
it's
this
even
video.
led to multiple people on the internet calling him an industry plant. But who exactly is this
Yeah,
streamer
about
and
the
how did
industry
he
plan though. Fuck y'all, bro.
manage to
What
gain
the
all
fuck?
of this success?
What do you
in
mean
what
industry
seems
plan?
like a
Also,
very
let me know
short
what the
amount.
fuck with Max and Marlon, bro. Let me know in the comments, cause like I thought they good, and then like Max said like business partner. You feel me? Business partner. The fuck you mean?
Time.
I
Well,
don't
that's
know. Let me know
probably
in the
why you're
comments.
here. But first, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the trap house with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that.
Brody got old ass. Brody got old ass. He got 6K. He got 13.5 already, bro. Brody got old ass.
Biggest trapper, and while
Old-
you're at it,
old
don't forget
ass,
to click
like,
that very
how you call
first
that
link
shit?
down below in my description
what I'm
to
saying.
join my Discord server and become an official member. Okay, so to start, the streamer we're going to be covering in today's video goes by the name of Marlon or Mar3lg.
Facts.
Even though he's been one of the most popular streamers on the internet recently, he didn't
Okay.
attain all of this success overnight like many people
Okay.
think. Marlon was born in the country of Sweden on
Okay.
September 7th, 2021. And for the most part in his early life, Marlon would grow to be a September 7th, 2021. And for the most
He like 4 years old. 3 years old. Marlon 3 years old. Bro, nah, you you going crazy though. You going crazy, dog.
part in his
September
early career,
7th,
Sweden was
2021.
September 7th, 2021. And for the most
Nah,
part
this
in
is
his
crazy,
early life, Marlon would grow to be an
2001, obviously,
athlete,
right?
playing multiple sports throughout his childhood, specifically soccer and basketball.
I know
And
he wanted
ended up
to
becoming
go to the
extremely
NBA,
talented
right?
at both of these sports. But although Marlon loved soccer
Let me
so
do like
much,
this.
in 2020 he decided to make a very life-changing decision where he decided to move to the US in order to pursue a career in basketball. In the 2020-2021 season, Marlon played for the Lower Columbia
Nah. Anyway, though, so as I know, as I heard, he played not only for college. Before the college, he also played for the high school in New York, and then after that, he played for college in Washington D.C., which is crazy. So he was 2 times in U.S., and then also he came to U.S. again, like for some streaming shit when he was homeless in New York, for a little bit of time. So yeah, but this shit crazy though.
College Red Devils, which was a JUCO team. And even though this team did not look like a good basketball
Yeah, that ass though.
team at all, in the 2020-2021 season, they still managed to go 7-2 over the course of 9 games, which I would consider to be pretty good. And
I mean,
according
yeah.
to a quote from Marlon's player profile, he wanted to work hard.
Yeah,
in
he
his
wanted
school
to
in
go
order
to the A,
acquire
bro.
a D1
He wanted to
offer.
go to the league,
And
bro.
Of course, like any other hooper, he wants that to lead to his dreams of making the NBA. Now, unfortunately, things
Dang.
didn't quite work out this way for Marlon because
Bro, and you
during-
gotta understand, like, sometimes shit don't work out how you think it's gonna work out, but then if you don't stop, if you don't give up, it works out the other way. You feel me? He, like, all his life probably he wanted to be like a professional sports player, maybe like football at first. I mean soccer, but for me it's football. I'm not from the States too. So, and then he's like, okay, I'm going to the NBA. This is like my dream and shit. And it was dream of his life. But then boom, like literally, what? In 2020, he stopped playing basketball professionally. He came back to Sweden, and now 5 years later, he's big ass streamer and shit. He didn't even think about streaming back then. You feel me? By the way, what the fuck he was doing like from 2020 to 2024? 4 years. For 4 years, he was just living in Sweden and making TikToks, working as a trainer. He said, right? Some shit like that. I don't know, but yeah, I'm just
one
trying to
season
understand the
with
whole
his school,
timeline.
He only averaged about 3
But yeah, bro,
points.
just don't stop. If you don't give up, you can't lose. It's impossible, okay? Because you can just get up and try again. Shout out Agent000.
3 points, 6.5 rebounds, and only about 1 assist per game. Now, even though this was only really a small sample size of what Marlon could do on the basketball court, even though he appeared to be a pretty good rebounder to be
Brick.
6'5", stats like these
Brick.
usually don't get players from the JUCO level to the D1 level, let alone get them in the NBA. And not to mention,
So
of
as
course,
I know, D1 is like D1, right? of the college Division 1 is like the best one, and they got it in football, they got it in baseball, they got it in basketball and the soccer. So D1 is like basically like, wait, NCAA? What the fuck is NCAA then? If D1 is the highest, let me know in the comments. I don't know shit, bro. D1 March Madness is for NCAA or D1, or like D1 is like the highest division, and then from there you can already get to the NCAA, because NCAA you don't have like every fucking single team on NCAA, and then you have March Madness in NCAA, and then you go to the NBA after you turn 18. Yeah, probably like that. Let me know if I'm right.
Whereas he did end up starting his college athlete
I don't know
career
shit, I'm not
after
from the States,
worst
bro.
possible time, because as all of you should know, the world literally shut down around this time due to COVID.
I need to check out
that
this.
ultimately
I need to
ended
check
up
out this. I
forcing Marlon
wanted
to
to check
return
out
back
this
to
TikTok.
Sweden, and unfortunately ended his college basketball career. But this wouldn't
Yeah.
be entirely bad news for Marlon, because he managed to find some daylight in the struggle. Marlon decided to post a TikTok documenting his journey back home to Sweden and seeing his mom for the very first time.
I cannot even
months.
push the
This
button, bro. Like, what the fuck? Why you like? Oh my god. Why like W cameraman? I guess. What the fuck is that?
Daylight in the struggle. Marlon decided to post a TikTok documenting his journey back home to Sweden.
Oh my god,
and seeing
W
his mom for
cameraman.
the very first time in 6 months. This TikTok would end up catching a bit of a spark and ultimately motivated Marlon to begin his career in social media. So while he had a little bit of buzz going on TikTok,
I heard that he got 350K on his like second video on TikTok.
Marlon decided to keep posting content to this account, but it's probably not the type of content that you're thinking of, because instead of posting funny viral clips or whatever it is that he posts now, Marlon began picking up a lot of traction on TikTok by posting thirst traps. Many women and maybe even some men in the world found Marlon attractive, so that of course led many women and maybe even some men in the world found Marlon attractive. So that of course led to him doing hundreds of thousands and even millions of views on TikTok. And he even tried pursuing a career in modeling, which ended up being very short-lived for him. But all of these things would end up leading Marlon to his true passion in life, which was streaming. Marlon started his career off as a desktop streamer in a very small room in Sweden, where he averaged around 100 viewers, and then he would transition into more of an IRL streamer, where he basically just streamed his day going around the country of Sweden. And this ended up working
bro, and I wanna I need to rewatch that shit, you feel me? I need to rewatch that shit. You know why? Because I want to do some shit like that too, like IRL shit, but I live in Russia, nobody speaks English, so I feel like, yo, can I do that? Yes or no? I don't know, because nobody speaks English. What's the point? I gotta rewatch his shit. I gotta see like
Twitch channel, and
how the fuck he was doing that.
Garage to do his streams in. Once the viewers,
I gotta see how the fuck he was doing it.
And after about 7 months of pure dedication and grinding, everything would start changing for Marlon in October of 2024. This is where Marlon would end up meeting popular YouTuber and former MARLON member Nick Nair-Sina. I'm sure I'll probably.
You said what?
Popular YouTuber and former MARLON member Nick Nair-Sina. I'm sure.
Hold on.
End up meeting popular YouTuber and former MARLON member Nick Nair-Sina. I'm sure I'll probably.
Nick Nair-Sina, bro. Shout out Nick though. I recently discovered that a lot of people don't know Nick Nair-Sina, bro. A lot of black folks don't know Nick Nair-Sina for some reason. No racist shit though. Just like I'm just saying, right? Because like I don't know, for some reason, I don't know, I just that's my, you feel me, that's coming from my experience, right? But yeah, Nick is really like good YouTuber, but he's not like, he's streaming too, but he's like a YouTuber, you feel me?
Meeting popular YouTuber and former MARLON member Nick Nair-Sina.
Shout out Nick Nair-Sina. You already know.
But if you're unfamiliar with him, he used to be a very popular member of the Milk Boys, and now he does his own YouTube channel as well, where he takes a bunch of people to like college frat parties and things like that. But anyways, after noticing all of the hard work and grinding that Marlon has been doing on the internet, and really admiring how he made the best out of his situations, Nick would end up flying out to Copenhagen, which is the capital of Denmark, and this is where him and Marlon would meet in person for the first time. The two of them instantly hit it off.
Yeah, so if you do not understand what the fuck, like, he's in Sweden, but he's flying to Copenhagen, basically it's like, I don't know. So his city that Marlon is in, it's like right next to Copenhagen. And here you have like the line between the countries, right? So yeah, that's what happened basically. It's like if you comparing, it's like to compare what I can compare with I don't know if I can really, like, if you would say like he's from Auckland but Nick flew like to San Francisco, right? Some shit like that. But if Auckland and San Francisco wasn't like in the same country, some shit like that, I would say. If you get it, you get it. Fuck it.
And this led to Nick being a part of one of Marlon's streams, which was honestly a pretty good stream. It was super high energy and everything like that. And
I didn't check it out, by the way.
Such a good relationship in a short amount of time.
Nick
offered Marlon an unlikely, life-changing opportunity. Now, the reason why I described it like that is because Nick really just offered Marlon to move to America and live on his couch, which is an offer many people probably wouldn't accept. But due to
Bro, you don't know what are you talking about, right? You're saying the offer that a lot of people wouldn't accept. Bro, fuck is you talking about? If somebody that got 1 million subscribers on YouTube just saying to me like, yo, you can live on my couch, bro, I'm paying rent for this shit, bro. I'm paying rent for this shit, bro. I'm telling you. Because you don't know when you leave, when you don't live in the US and you want to go to the US but you cannot get a visa, bro, fuck is you talking about? I'm paying rent for this shit, bro.
Marlon's circumstances at the time, such as being borderline homeless. After receiving his visa to live in America, he decided to take Nick up on his offer, and this would be
I gotta find out what visa did he get. What visa did Marlon get? Let me know. Shout out everybody who's on the stream.
Life. So in December of 2024, 2 months after meeting
nobody
stream with him, Marlon posted a video to his channel titled "We Did It, I'm Finally Moving Out of the Garage." And just 1 month later, in January of 2025, Marlon would announce to the world that he's finally moved to LA. But it wasn't exactly everything that it seemed, because not only was his only place to really sleep was Nick's couch, he also had nowhere to really stream at. So this is where Marlon came up with the idea to start streaming in a small shed in the backyard of the house. He did a 1 week project inside of the shed, creating his entire streaming setup. And after that, he started streaming every day consistently. One of the main forms of content that he did when he first moved to LA was different types of content involving females, specifically going on Hinge. But he
I feel like now Marlon is more like
city of LA,
himself, right?
Link it with some of the popular phase members.
Because like before, I feel like it was more like on some shit type shit, like girl content, stealing bitches content, shit like that, like pretty boy. He was more like of a character, and now he finally like developed, and now he's like himself. Because yeah, and that's why a lot of people hated on him at first, because he was like more of a character.
First phase member that Marlon ever really streamed with was Lacey, but this was prior to him even living in LA or even America for that matter.
I don't know how he met with Lacey.
First time ever collabing with Lacey was in November of 2024, where the two would do various collabs in Mexico City. As I said,
how the
prior
fuck they
to
met
him
though?
even living in LA. But anyways, besides all of that, as
we
I said, when
he
first moved to LA,
but we know that
he began picking up a lot of traction. This led to him collabing with other streamers as well, such as some of the popular phase members, Ron and Jason. And due to his athletic background, he was specifically involved in their sports streams, such as when he competed in the Team Ron versus Team Jason soccer match. And then he would later get invited to events of other phase members such as Platboy Max whenever he started doing his weekly basketball streams. Now this is
maybe Max don't like Marlon for basketball, for the basketball loss that he got.
Time I ever came across Marlon mostly because the chat was glazing him and I had no real idea of who he was. But he did end up being pretty good in the basketball runs, and this would really lead to him being around FaZe as a whole a lot.
What the
more.
fuck
In
is that
mid-February,
shit?
And this would really lead to him being
Is that Mason Margell or some shit like that? Bro, don't tell me this is Balenciaga.
around FaZe as a whole a lot.
Is it Balenciaga? Bro, I forgot this guy's name though. But yeah, I know him. He's from like Jason's squad with Yugi and shit. Bro, Balenciaga. Fuck is you talking about, bro? Fuck is you talking about Balenciaga? This shit crazy. This shit dead ass crazy, bro. Look at this shit.
Good in the
He got
runs,
fucking holes
this
in
would
his
really
back.
lead to him being
It's okay when you got like Mason Margiela t-shirt with a little bit holes, right? Or like a little bit. But this shit dead ass. What the fuck? Especially look here. Is it real even, or he just... Bro, oh my god. I mean, maybe I'm not from LA. I do not understand that shit. But bro, this shit going on my TikTok. This shit going on. Put a like button if you think this shit crazy. Put a like button if you think this shit crazy, bro. Nah.
FaZe as a whole a lot more. In mid-February,
Fuck
Marlon would get
though.
invited to play in the
Damn.
5-star versus NMS basketball match. If you're unfamiliar with the community names, that's basically Team Mats versus Team Jason. And Marlon would end up being the star for Jason's team, scoring 31 of the total 70 points himself, while only missing 4 shots
Oh
as well.
shit,
And
Silky
this
was
a
playing.
huge stream for both Max, Jason.
Silky was playing for Jason's team. Hold on, Yugi, 2 points. Nah, Yugi's funny as fuck though. He got 2 free throws. Edward or Arky. I forgot what was the motherfucking name. I forgot. I'm sorry. Jason himself, 2 points. Silky, 7 points. Kenny and Connie or Kanye. Damn. Well, how the fuck you pronounce names like this, bro? Like this one and this one. Like okay, Kenny. Then what's this? Connie. Kenny. What? Like come on. But yeah, they did good. But Marlon did crazy. Where's the rebounds though? Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit.
While only missing 4 shots as well. And this was a huge stream for both Max, Jason, and everyone else involved. And I personally think this is where the breakout really started happening for Marlon, because after this, he even got invited to the FaZe house for the very first time.
And that's
he would
where
start
I
collabing with more and more of the FaZe members.
Marlon.
Marlon became almost a regular on most of these FaZe members' streams, and because of how consistent he was being with his own content and the clips that he had going viral on TikTok, Marlon once again started to blow up. And because of the great relationship he had with the members of FaZe, New York and Miami.
Off stream, like he's so quickly become one of my best
Shout
friends.
out Lacey for saying that. I saw that.
Bro, I can't wait to meet Marlon, bro. I'm very excited. I'm like a very big fan of him for real. I saw that when he went to the Twitch HQ.
Damn.
I really like Marlon.
This is literally
So after getting that,
every kid's dream, every 2021 kid's dream right here for Ed and Ross saying that. Okay, bro, this room is crazy though. The fact that they how do you say that? Not renovated, but like they basically made a copy of this room in the Miami.
it was probably just
Crazy.
still a surreal
100 bands,
moment
though.
for Marlon to even be included
Kodak?
after starting his career literally less than a year ago. And Marlon isn't only dominating the streaming world right now, he's also rekindled his career in modeling, because shortly after moving to LA, he even got the chance to model for the popular brand Polo Ralph
This
Lauren.
shit
I signed
crazy.
with the biggest, one of the biggest, right? Model
This shit
agencies
crazy,
in the
bro.
world. They're very exclusive. They don't sign a lot. I was
Mr. Beast, who we all know is the biggest content creator in the world, led to people calling him things like an
Bro, this
industry
shit
plant.
crazy.
And I'll be the first to admit, it does seem like a bit of an industry plant situation. It's kind of like when a rapper just randomly blows up overnight and becomes like one of the biggest artists in the entire world and no one knows how it happened. That's kind of what it's similar to, but if you're familiar with Twitch or his journey in specific at all, you'll know that this isn't no type of like industry plant type of
Yeah,
situation.
that's not an industry
He's really
plant.
just a person who put the work in over the course
That's
of
not
a
an
few
industry
months, made the right connections early into his career, and now he's one of the most viral upcoming streamers taking over the internet. It's still very early into Marlon's career, so we don't know where he's going to end up or how this is going to go.
Bro, and
but
also,
if
like,
his career continues on the path that it's already been on, then I think he'll be just fine.
bro,
But
I'm not
that's
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Right here, hold on. This button. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people, when they blow up, they start working not so hard. They start working less because they're like, oh, I did it. I blew up. But you gotta, if you think about it, you gotta work even more hard when you blew up, right? You gotta work even harder when you blew up, right? Because like, you blew up, you can get more connections, more money. You can get more like everything, right? More reach. You gotta work even more hard, 200%. And motherfuckers be working 50%. Nah. Dead ass. So yeah, Marlon, if you're watching this, keep going, bro.
just my personal opinion, as you guys know the only opinion that I really care about is you guys' opinion. So with that being said,
going,
be sure to
bro.
let me know what you guys
Yeah,
think.
W video, but not like crazy W, but W video, you feel me? Put a like button if you're watching this on Gardner Live, and follow my Twitch, bro. Like, what the fuck? We got 6 followers. It says 5, but we got 6 already. It's not updated yet. Yeah, follow my Twitch, bro. Fuck is you talking about?